Okay, so live. It's been like um, 7 days from the last stream. It's because of many reasons I couldn't stream in these past days, and that's okay because we're starting again. And today we will try to finish what I mean, except for the lag. That's way too much lag. I don't know what to do. Sometimes it doesn't lag. Sometimes it lags like this. Um, mhm. It is laggy. It is very laggy. I I currently don't know how to fix that, or if I even can fix that. Mm, but I will try. I will try anyway. So okay, in this phase, the lips are very small. That's one thing I can see. And also about the eyes, the eyelids, they're not really properly done. Not yet. So today I'll try to fix the lips and the eyelids in the least. So let's see how it goes. I should take the inflate brush a little bit and then just make this bigger. I feel like that's the easiest way to do this. No, maybe. No. Okay, so the I made the lower lip a lot bigger than the upper lip, and I can't have that imbalance, so I also need to fix the upper lip. This is why I hate doing anything after the fact, because once I get this to I mean something is in place and I finalize it and then I think it's wrong, then I really suck at adjusting things. I just want to I just want to be done in the first try. Maybe these proportions are right. Let's see. At level 3, it sure looks like fine, but as we all know, nothing is fine. There will always be some kind of problem. Let's see at level 4. Maybe time for clear build-up. Okay, okay, okay. There is something wrong that I see right now. Anyways, my goal here is to just make it believable enough that it won't stick out. I need a lower intensity, something like 6. 6 should do just fine. And no, I'm not gonna zoom in that much, because when I zoom in that much, I don't see what's actually happening and I mess up the proportions. So yeah, no zooming, because I can't adjust it again. I thought I was done with the lips like a week ago, and I'm still on it. So no. Yeah, that quick save first. It's great, but it's also a pain in the where. So maximum duration should be at 15 minutes. Anything else is fine. Okay, now coming back to this. Let's work from this for a little while. Do we have anything for the lips? Does this guy? Yep, this guy surely can help. So as we can see, the upper part of the mouth that goes from somewhere around here to here, it goes like this, and then it goes like this. Now I just need to fill this part with the volume. Here we go. This part too. It goes like this to all the way around the mouth to here. It makes this kind of visible partition between the muscle groups like this, and also with this, the cheekbone, cheek. Yeah, it's something that I have noticed in my, you know, in my experience in my previous live streams, that I struggle with the pronunciations a little bit, not a very much, not very much. The main problem with my speaking right now, it still is my um, thinking capacity. I don't know what's it called. It's like whenever I speak something in English, I pretty much think it is in my own language and then translate it, which is why it gets all kind of morphed up, and it sounds weird. It's because I'm not really thinking in English. Well, I am right now, because I've been practicing this. That's pretty much the main thing of these live streams, for me to talk in English and then practice thinking in English, and that's what I'm doing right now. And yeah, these have their results. I have seen them, so I'm pretty happy with it. And now the lips became too small. No worries. I have the damn standard. I can just go here and it should come from here to like this. Is that enough? Hmm. Maybe. I do think that could be enough. So let's come on. This laggy system, dude. Now play build up. It should be able to do this. I'm not really sure, but let's see. This guy that made this code in the reference seems to have make a different kind of face than the usual ones I follow. Um, let's see. I need a little bit mm, volume over here. A little bit more here. It all goes like this. I really hope I haven't messed this up completely. I messed it up, but I still think it salvageable just by smoothing it. No, smoothing it will make it look better, but let's make the save good first. Doesn't have a very good save right now, so let's make that happen. It's like a oval shape, and it kind of ends like this. So yeah, here we are trying to make this happen. It's been a week, and it seems like I have forgotten all the shortcuts, and pretty much hitting all the wrong buttons. What can you say? That's like a week of me not using zebras, and this is my condition right now. That's rough. I need more clay here. Now let's see. That's a lot. And now the guy looks alien, but I can fix that. It's pretty much an easy fix. Take this. And we go with a circular moving motion and blend it all in like that. Oh yeah, actually what I did here is had make it worse. I made it worse. So I do not need more clay in there. What I do need is a little bit of clay here to make it all cohesive, to flow together and make it more rounder. That's what I needed, not the monsterification. Let me zoom this one. Have a better view of the lip. Now, do I have something even better? I doubt it, but no, that won't work. That's my own. Here we go, bro. Hmm. Well, you know what? I do think we can be done here. I do think that, yeah. By just making this. I swear it's harder than it looks. I swear. Maybe I should start it from here. Then it should go like this. How does it look? Not that good. Still not that good. I need to focus a lot on making a human face, I think. I thought I was ready, but apparently not. So yeah, there's the lesson. You're never ready, so do it either way. Let me go to clay tubes just because I'm adding a lot of strokes, so it should be easier adding it with clay strokes. Sorry, clay tubes, because clay tube works primarily with strokes, not like clay buildup, which works with um you're moving the brass. It looks very bad. Actually, I should make it just a little bit smaller, just because the upper lips are not that big. So it'll look like it belongs together, not not just some stitched up good, which it actually is, because I don't know anatomy, and that's what I'm doing. I'm stitching everything up. Again, which is fine because that's how you learn. I'm learning, okay? Although that's also a very good excuse, because whatever happens, you can just brush it up by saying I'm learning. But that's not the purpose of this. I am genuinely learning. You know what? Let's call it a day for now. I'll come back just after working on the eyelids for a bit. I will come back. Let's make the intensity way lower and then try to do this. It will blend everything together, and that's exactly what I want. Before, come on. Ah, shit. Dude, there won't be any after because I hit the wrong button again. It should flow together and it should go together, and it doesn't go anywhere right now. Let's smooth that up. Some clear build of action. That's exactly what we want. And then, no, not the smoothing. Why am I keep hitting all the wrong buttons today? That doesn't happen. It's like anti me. I never hit the wrong button. Am I a clone of myself? Well, I was sick last week, so it maybe is true. Maybe I died and I am a clone who replaced myself. Well, you never know. You know what? That's pretty much it for the mouth for now. Just work on the face. We also have the nose that I haven't touched yet. And I have touched it, but whatever I do on that, it becomes worse. Whenever I work on that, it absolutely becomes worse. So I'm very afraid to clay builder right now, which is something I normally am not. And apparently, I'm doing everything I don't do normally. So maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I will make the nose better this time. This time around. Let's see. Is it better? That's just the only question I have. Is it better? Not that I see it, it should be better because That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my opposite things. So make it better, dude. On the party right here, it should go inside and then smooth it out. It should go outside from here. It's too big. Like, of course. Of course. What else do you expect? For me to make it in like one go? Huh? That doesn't happen. No matter how many clones you join, this isn't my DNA. Okay, you can't change it. Or else it won't be me. You know what? Maybe I could just keep it like this and then try to fix all this in like the texturing phase. Which I know the texturing depends on how good your model is, of course. But I think it's looking okay. Like it's looking enough. If I do a good texturing job, no one should notice like the thousands of imperfections that I am trying to hide in this. Okay, now my on to my biggest adversary, that is the eyelids. I have no idea how do I fix it. I am absolutely and utterly clueless about this. But yeah, here goes a try. Does that look like an eyelid? I don't know. Maybe my dance standard brush can help me in here. If I just draw this part where it's like a flat plane, and then you know what, these eye bags are way too large, so there we go. Let me drink a little bit of water right first. This part needs a little bit of fixing. It's very it had this part had a lot of volume, so naturally I'm gonna tone it down, and this part doesn't have enough. This part is very empty. I don't know why. You're not my brain. You don't need to be empty. Now I think this part became a little too much volume, so need to keep everything in check, don't we? I think one pass of clear buildup can absolutely bind everything together, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I wouldn't be surprised if it ruined everything, because that normally what happens. You know what? This part is actually way too small in proportion with like the rest of the nose. It should be somewhere around here. Yeah, yeah, man. You go for it. You know everything. Should be coming like this. Maybe a little too big. And this should be like this. Time for a bigger picture. Well, what can I say? Only excuse I have right now is I'm just too good for this one. I don't know what else can explain this, if not that. Okay, so I was trying to make it smaller, like the eye bags. Oh god, it's gonna be hard. It's like this. Does that work? Maybe it does. I didn't know. Somehow it happened. What? Now I just need to blend it. Just happened like that? Damn. Now if I just blend this part together, it looks like I'll be done. It sure does look like that, but let's see, let's see. I'm not jinxing by saying it right now because you never know. And this used to be something like this in this part. I could be absolutely wrong, but hey, let's try and be wrong, right? Right? Somebody said that. I'm pretty sure some great dude sometime with like in the past, absolutely said that. Hmm. I see something wrong here. Just flatten it. I don't know if that was wrong, but I felt like doing it, so I just did it. Maybe that was the right thing to do, but hey, we don't do right here. It's pretty much all about me not doing right things. That's pretty much the whole theme of this stream. And I also have no idea what I'm doing right now. Hmm. Okay, so this part. Yeah, I know. There is some kind of fat thing that sits on top of like the eyelids. And now I have no idea. What is this? Okay, I do think I'm in dire need of um what's that? I forgot the name. Damn standard. Yeah. I do think I I think I may have ADHD. I think that, yeah. I used to think I don't have that, but now I'm not sure. I get zoned out like in between conversations. And apparently, people in the West don't mind that. Like, yeah, good for people like me there. You will be considered very, very rude here. Maybe this part needs another subdivision, but of course, that's not happening right now because there are a lot of things that still needs to be worked on, and I'm not doing anything before I like fix everything first. Only after then I will make another subdivision because of course I will make another subdivision. This in the last of it. Okay. So this part needs some kind of blending or smoothing or whatever. So let's just give it that. All this needs to be blended together because right now they look poo poo and me no likey. I am just hoping with each brushstroke that it doesn't destroy everything I have worked on till now. And that's pretty much my primary skill at this point. Because except for that, everything that's happening on screen right now It's just happening. I have no control over any of this. I don't know what's happening, but it's just happening. I'm just here for the ride. Maybe it's fine. Maybe no one will notice like how much I roughed this up. Who knows? I mean, this model looks fine, fine as F. This part needs to go in a little bit. This one looks like very overdone, and I don't want overdone things, nor overgrown things. Like people over 5.5. Why are you guys so tall? Huh? You guys are wasting the resources of the planet. And because it's not because I'm short. I'm not saying that because of that. It's just the factual truth. A lot of people have research on it. I'm sure. Someone. Okay, so this one becomes so flat. It needs to have volume like always. Let's go to level 3. Okay, so I was looking at for distance and trying to figure out what is wrong with this or not. And of course, I'm adding or not to feel good about myself because I can see a lot of things that is wrong. But I don't think I see anything that is not wrong. Maybe the year, maybe that's not wrong. Except for that, pretty much everything is wrong. Well, not working. It's just not working. Oh, okay. I'm at level 3. Of course, everything will get smoothed out. What do you mean? Huh? You know what? The face looks fine. It's awesome. You are awesome, my man. It's just me who is not awesome. And I don't care. So, what do I need to work on right now? Sorry, camera. The food. They are fine. They are absolutely awesome for something that's gonna be on the shoes. So, they're fine. And hence, let's work on hands. Let's work on hands. Let's absolutely finish working on hands today so that we can go on to the more exciting exciting things like making a suit, some boots, of course, and a weapon. Yeah, of course, we'll be making a gun for this guy. So let's go. And after all of that, there will be the, let's say, one thing that I absolutely have no idea how to make is real-time hair. I have bought some courses on it, but those are not like how to do this from A to Z course. Those are like, this is how you can do this, a general idea. And for someone who doesn't know much about this, I'm not sure how am I gonna do that. But hey, that's a problem for someone at least 10 days away from me. That's a problem for my future, is what I'm trying to say. So let the future me worry about this. I have other things to be worried about, like the forum and keeping the theme alive here. Again, I don't know anything about this. Just for the theme. And again, I don't have good references. It's not because there aren't any good references available, it's just I don't think I've looked hard enough. Okay, now that I have smoothed everything down, I should be able to work on this. Let's add some general volume like here and there. Because it's all gonna be smoothed out, and then I'll draw with dam standard and then add like the appropriate volume where it needs. Okay, I think I have smoothed it enough. Time for dam standard. Here we go. But after I take my drink break. Mm. Ugh. I feel very tired for some reason, and I have no idea why it's happening. I don't even work out. What am I tired for? Huh? From getting rest? Pathetic. That's good. Some low. Oh, that's very low. Maybe some 19. That's okay. So, yeah, with a low intensity of 910, we can get what we want. So, it's this triangle part, and I need to figure out which part is this. This goes on top of, okay, it should be here. It should go like this, from here to here. And then the end of this goes directly from here to here. Okay, okay, now we're talking. And this one goes something like this. And then for the upper part, again, I'm clueless. I'm gonna follow something else because frankly, this reference doesn't have enough. Okay, let's just do whatever it has. For the lower part, it just goes like that. What? Okay, here we can see some upper part. Which arm we're replicating again? That's the right arm, right? This is the right arm. This is not the right arm. The right arm So this muscle group is this one, and there is another one, there is another one. Okay, so in three different muscle groups, we reached over here. I'm very uncomfortable doing this right now. Very uncomfortable. If this doesn't work out, I'm screwed. And this one comes from somewhere around this, or maybe not, from this, and goes like this. Is it like a good, I don't know. Need to figure that out later. And if I look at this one, this part, so we have one that goes like this, and then another one. Okay, yeah, that's fine. My brain just got hang. My brain ain't braining. This one goes like this. This one should go like this, and it's the biggest muscle yet. And this one is just about the vibes. Add some things here. There, I marked it. Do we have any other angles? We have here. Let's log in with this one from the first, from the beginning. Man. The soreness from my body, it's just a lot. I can sleep right now. I'm that tired. And that too, just when I wake up. So this part for this, it goes here, goes like, okay, so this one is this, and this one should be this. So there'll be one like this, and then another one like this. It all depends on how I feel when I do it, because I am gonna do it just like that. I could be wrong in like a lot of ways, but that ain't gonna stop me. Because nothing stops me. I'm a freaking unstoppable force. As long as I'm not tired. Oh, thankfully I'm at level 4 because, sorry, at level 3, because whatever I do in this can all go away like that. Because smoothing works here. Because after level 4, nothing gets smoothed. You just get rid of the lines, not the shape. which is why whatever you wanna do that you don't want to reflect in your past, to that level 3, because once you're past that, it's there. I could have made some very nasty jokes about it, but I stopped myself from doing it. It's called self-control. And trust me, I was going to do it. I really hope these look like some like intentional lines and not just some random squiggles that I'm just making it up, because I don't know what these are, why these are, how these are. Any of this, I don't know any of this. Just making things up, just making shapes up. I'm even hitting the wrong keys. These are not even commands, these are just keys. I'm hitting like N instead of B, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, now this part I need to go to the, curve down reference here. Um, which one was it? This one. Only this part can guide me through this. Just from random squiggles. I love this way. I love it. So yeah, I just needed to make it bigger, right? You can count me on that. I make everything bigger, even your problems. Is it big enough? I'm sure it is, because as we all know, size doesn't matter. There's some veins, right? There you go. Take your veins and get out of here. Okay, that looked good. There we go. Here, done. Something needs to be done for like this part right here. It's, I am fine that me just blending this together will make it all look good, because why not? So yeah, are we done with the forearm? It sure does look like it, but you never know. Anything could come up, and I will discover that whatever I've done, like in this past 15 or 20 minutes, that was all for nothing. And then it will take me another 15, 20 minutes to erase what I have made to make something else. So yeah, it could be a huge L, and I don't even know it yet. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. One thing at a time. So yeah, anybody who, let's say, um who sees that the way I'm working on this right now, people will think that I'm a freaking pro. I know each and every corner of the human anatomy, and I'm like a god living among men. But little do they know that I don't know anything. It's all just hopes and wishes. I'm making all these confident strokes just in the wish that this will be awesome. That became poo poo. Let's not do that. I'm keeping the palm for like later. Let's do anything that's working right now. This should be a bigger part. 11 should be fine, because we know L is fine. Goes like this. Another one like this. Another one like this. This. That became weird. Again. I don't know. It's like doing these streams like a week after. It makes me feel good. I like doing these streams. Even though no one watches this, I love doing these streams. There's something just in this process. I love it. I think I should become a full-time streamer. What about it? Okay, so this one is right here. It should be this part. There's something else like here. I have no idea what that is, but I like the shape. I like to think that it has some significant value. And by doing this, and then what's that? A triangle that goes like this. There we go. Anatomy. Proper anatomy. And time to smooth everything out so that nobody knows that what we did here is just nothing. It's just like excuses. Now if we go to level 4 and then we smooth it out like little by little. Of course we need to add some more details at level 4, but we'll do that. But for now this looks fine. Maybe not as fine as I have hoped for, but that's okay. Some errors are like unavoidable. This one needs to go a little smaller. This one needs to be a little smaller. Did I make it a little smaller? I sure did. Maybe I should make this one a little bigger. It doesn't seem to balance it out, so just trying to do that. Why does it feel weird? Have I increased the intensity? Maybe that's why it feels very weird. Done and dusted. Okay, anyway, what's the time? 7:42. When did we start? It must be somewhere like 6:30, right? So we could go till 8:30. Okay, let's do that. Let's go for it. I'm gonna work on the back because I love a shredded back. And I'm gonna pick the perfect reference I had, and I'm just not finding it. Where is it? None of these are here. Where is it? Huh, weird. Nope, not this one. Where did that image go? Okay, here it is. Here it is. That's how I'm gonna make it look. Clear build is awesome. I don't need to change it. Let's change it to 4. 4 is good. Okay, let's check the strength. This is at highest, like preset. This is at lowest. It still is there, but it just doesn't feel like it, and that's how I like it. It gives me the very finer controls that I just love it. I absolutely love this fine controls. And of course, the back looks very symmetric right now. And should I change that right now, or should I wait for like other things to finish? Let's wait. Let's wait. Because once I do asymmetric work, it's very hard to come back from that. So I should always keep it for the last. But once everything else is done and I do something that's asymmetry, I will be sure that I don't have to go back for any reason. If I go back and I've done asymmetric work, I'm screwed. Nothing can save me at that point. So let's not just flow in the emotion and go asymmetric right away. So we added some volume. Nice. Now we'll just um distract, subtracted. Yeah. I just forget the words, man. Like in between a conversation, I forget words. What's up with that? What kind of HD is that? Or everything is just covered in ADHD? So when I'm working on on these kind of things, apparently I love working on the back. Um, anyway, so when I'm working on something I really love, I just tune out. I don't, I don't remember what's happening around me. Like right now, I just forgot that I was streaming and I should be speaking because again, this is what my stream is all about, me talking non-stop in English so that I can practice my English. Anyways, so enough context. I forgot that I was in my thoughts, like just right now. What even are these symptoms? Okay, that looks nice. Back looks very nice. Let's work on these for a little bit. Actually, these are fine too. These are pretty fine, if I say so myself. Yeah. I can still see the lines, and that's not very realistic because nobody has lines carved into their body. If someone has these lines like that, they'll be very malnourished. It's like very low fat, unsustainably low fat. And I'm not talking about if this is possible or not, but that's not how I want. That's not what my character should look like. Not in my story, not in my mind, not anywhere. So of course, I just need to. Hmm. For this part, I should just work on the lower part of the upper ab and make it look awesome. Just blend everything together, and I think before I know it, I should be done by this. It shouldn't be very much of a big task because I just shouldn't be. There's nothing here to work on. Everything is done here to save the lines, the strokes, everything. Pretty much everything is done. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I shouldn't just add volumes to it to give the shape. Sometimes I also need to, subtract it, like I'm doing right now. And look at that, before you know it, I'm pretty much done, bro. I'm pretty much done, and I'm very excited for the next steps. Just as soon as I add one more level and some details, I I feel like that's it. That's it for this character. Score wise, I have a lot of. I mean, not score wise. I won't be completely done at this point. And also the things like making a suit, making boots and stuff. Those are also needed to be done. But I'll enjoy doing that. But not that I don't enjoy doing this, but this is the hardest part for me. Like making the skirts. Because if the skirts are not right, then it doesn't matter what else I make next. Nothing will look right. This is the base. So it has to be perfect. I mean, as perfect as I can make them. We are around 7:55, and I think I should just end the session right here. I'm tired, guys. Let's just do that. End stream and